Good afternoon, everyone. If you're just waking up or you just don't know what is going on in the football world, then I've got big news for you. Breaking news. England's men's head coach, Thomas Tuchel, has signed a new contract extending until after Euro 2028. Yes, you heard me right. Until after Euro 2028. So this new contract is replacing a previous deal that would have expired following the World Cup in 2026. So what is the FA saying about this? So the Football Association says the early renewal gives the team clarity and full focus on the World Cup, really. And they said, so this will avoid distractions about Tuchel's future. I'm not sure about that. Tuchel himself said he is very happy and proud. Of course, what do you want him to say? Say that he's sad? No, top dollar. He is very proud and happy to continue and is excited to lead England at both the 2026 World Cup and the home European Championship in 2028. So FA leadership believes keeping him through 2028 offers stability and the best chance of success at major tournaments. Okay. Tuchel was appointed after Gareth Southgate's departure in 2024 and has overseen a strong run of results, including an unbeaten World Cup qualifying campaign. Is that what is convincing the FA? Okay, all right. So, what if England's biggest decision before the 2026 World Cup has already been made too early? The FA has extended Thomas Tuchel's contract all the way to 2028 before even a single World Cup ball has been kicked. Yes, before a single World Cup ball has even been kicked. He's been rewarded. Some fans are calling it bold decision and bold leadership on the part of FA. Others are calling it the biggest gamble in modern England football history. So what do you say? You see, because if England fails in 2026 World Cup, this decision won't just look risky. It could haunt the FA for years. So this afternoon, we ask the big question, dividing opinions in football circles. Is this stability? Is this really stability or a disaster waiting to happen? This is the Father and Son Football Podcast. By the way, I'm just here on my own. The son has a busy schedule in school today, so he's not here. I'm here alone, and I'll be just been rambling on and talking to you a lot. So why this sudden decision by the FA? If you have been following my podcast for a while now, me and my son, we had a big podcast on foreign managers in international football. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I do not want any foreign manager near any national team. For me, it doesn't sound right. Then what is international football all about? So I'm not even happy Tuchel is in charge in the first place, because England needs England manager. Every country, that's why I said in one of my podcasts, FIFA has to change the rules. FIFA has to change the rules. Every country should have their own homegrown national team manager. End of story. So coming back to Tuchel, this guy was brought in to win the World Cup. Yeah, he was brought in to win the World Cup. So his original contract takes him to 2026 World Cup. That's what he was brought in to do. Okay, the World Cup hasn't even started yet, and he's given another contract up to 2028. So why is the FA doing this? Why? there's a lot of debate going on as to why FA took this decision. Is it because England won all the qualifying World Cup qualifying games? Excuse me. Is it because they had 100% record? Is that what is convincing the FA, thinking he's done a good job? I mean, look at the England group: Andorra, Latvia, Albania, Serbia. These are not elite opposition. These are not elite opposition. England couldn't even beat Senegal in a friendly match. So why is FA convinced that this guy, he is the man to lead England forward? I don't get it at all. I don't get it. Because for me, if the World Cup is not even started yet, this guy has only done half the job. We call it halftime. England has gone through the qualifying stages. Fine. Now, England needs to go out there and prove that they're a good side. So why give me a new contract now? I mean, you would have thought FA would say, okay, right. We'll maybe give Thomas Tuchel some kind of condition. For example, they would have said, okay, we will only consider some sort of contract or some sort of new contract if he gets England to, say, the semi-finals or the finals. So FA will turn around and say, okay, we think he's done well. We can give him a chance and let him take England to the Euros 2028. You would have thought the FA would think like that. And no, let's give him a new contract. Why is that? All right. Well, this is what I think is going on. When Ruben Amorim was sacked or booted out by Manchester United hierarchy, there were so much rumors that Thomas Tuchel was in line to take the job after the World Cup. I'm sure some of you heard that. Yes. So maybe the FA is thinking, well, if Tuchel does well in the World Cup, say maybe he wins the World Cup for England, well, they might lose him to Manchester United. Oh, so let's do the deal now. Let's do the deal now and keep him. Otherwise, we might lose him if he does well in the World Cup. If he wins World Cup for England, then he's the right man to take England to the Euros 2028. So I think FA is thinking like that. Or it may be Tuchel is taking advantage of this Man United situation, or the rumors going around that he's going to be the next Man United manager. So he turned around and said to the FA, right, guys, I'm sure you heard what is going on. I'm interested in the Man United job after the World Cup. But if you want me to continue, then we need to make a deal now for the Euros, another 2 years. I think he got FA convinced. That's what I think. I think he got the FA absolutely convinced. Because otherwise, it doesn't make sense to be giving the guy a new contract when he hasn't even kicked the ball yet. He hasn't even kicked the World Cup ball yet. And you are giving him a new contract. It doesn't make any sense at all. So I don't know what is going on. I mean, this national team job, Tuchel, they pay him top dollar for playing 6, 7 games a year if there's no major competition. That's all he does. 6 or 7 games a year. And only God knows how much he's taking home, smiling all the way to the bank every time. And he hasn't done the job yet. Why are you rewarding someone who hasn't done the job yet? It doesn't even make any sense. This is a gamble. It is a big risk, to be honest. It's a big risk. But if Tuchel doesn't do well, then this will come back to bite the FA in the bum. Absolutely. So I don't know what you think about this, but for me, it's insane. that you're giving somebody a contract or giving someone a job. He's only done half the job. You don't know how he's going to finish the job. And then you give him another contract. So you are rewarding him for not even doing the job. I just don't understand it. But well, that's what is happening. That's the breaking news. So Thomas Tuchel has signed a new contract that takes him to 2028 euros. Yes. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. Because we've seen England time and time and time again. England play all these countries, Andorra, North Macedonia, Serbia, blah, blah, blah. They play all that. They beat all of them. They go to a major tournament. They meet a decent opposition. Things fall apart. We've seen it time and time and time again. And for FA giving a new contract when the old contract, even half the job has not been done yet, or only half the job has been done, and to give him a new contract is insane. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. If you understand this and you want to say anything about this, then leave your comments below. If you agree with me, leave your comments below. If you don't agree, you think if you know something that I don't know, then by all means, leave a comment below so we can have a look at it and discuss it. It doesn't make any sense to me. So that is all I want to say. This is Father and Son Football Podcast. If you like what you hear, then subscribe for more contents like this. So thank you for listening.